Easy. I'm going to hand over the most of this video to a great woman that's just appeared on Question Time, who says exactly the same things as what Tommy Robinson says about Islam. And it's really interesting to watch, just when you look at the panellists, how everybody's brain just seems to crash. You know, like a computer would crash and you press every button out there going to try and get it started again, but it just won't process anything that you tell it to do. And it seems to be exactly like that. They just cannot handle the fact that this woman has come up and told some truth about Islamic terrorism. So I'll hand this video now over to Question Time.
May I observe that for radical Islamic terrorists, their Quran allows them, and in fact more or less obliges them, to lie to the Kafirs. So they are allowed to lie, to say, yes, I am fine. It is part of their, it's permitted by the Quran to actually lie to those that you see as your enemies. So therefore, if they are, you know, it's perfect. Yeah, that's part of their obligation.
Okay, I mean, I think you may be talking about a literal translation of the Quran. I don't know, but what I can say is there will be a whole hundreds, thousands, millions of Muslims who would disagree with you in terms of that being the way that they live their lives and the way they practice themselves.
We are talking about people who are highly radicalised, and they are fundamentalists. And fundamentalists say that.
Say there are millions of Muslims who are peace-loving, who contribute to our society. And I have to tell you, I go to the mosque in my constituency and I meet them, and they meet the imams, listen to the Quran. I'm afraid they would have a very, very different interpretation of the Quran.
What I'm saying is they are not the people that become the terrorists. The people that become the terrorists are the fundamentalists who interpret the Quran in that way, and that is why they do what they do. They are not the proper Muslims. They're not the real Muslims. They're the radical people sort of say, no, this is the way, because that is why they do it.
Okay, the man here.
See what I mean there? That guy there is from the Liberal Democrats, and his first reaction there was to get angry and to be quite aggressive with that woman there, just for daring to bring up the subject of Islam. And of course, it is not the most Muslims that we have to worry about. It's what you might call a dangerous minority. But this guy's blatant refusal to accept what that woman says is the exact reason why these attacks like London Bridge and other similar will go on and on. You are seeing a collective refusal of mainstream politicians to tackle the problem. And it's just illustrated in absolute perfect... that's what that is, a perfect illustration of exactly the problem. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Easy.